Hello all and sundry, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, that is Rich doing another video nowadays on XRP. So I wish you are all having a notable day today. Any place you're on this awesome world, we are gonna speak about XRP. And yet again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here at 246. Finally, XRP seems like it is getting some life lower back in it. We certainly moved up by 10-11 cents earlier these days, but once more, we're still in this channel that we have been in for a while now, looking ahead to that breakout second to occur. But why all of a surprising is XRP starting to get a few upward motion? It's due to the fact everybody's talking about the ETFs, and I'll communicate about that in a minute. XRP went from 0.03 to 331 in 2017, what is now stopping it from going from 60 cents to 600. 60 cents is the apex breakout factor, same as 0.03 apex breakout in 2017. So what's preventing that from occurring? Nothing. There's actually nothing preventing XRP from doing that. You recognize, everybody always says they can never wreck this fee factor. Remember, whilst we had been sitting returned under 50 cents and absolutely everyone turned into like XRP can't even ruin above $1, then we went to $3 all. And all people said, look, XRP can't ruin 4. I'm telling you right now, all of these human beings are going to be speechless whilst XRP sooner or later breaks out. I nonetheless want to stay conservative. I suppose we are available in somewhere among $20 and $30 in this run, but I is probably absolutely wrong. Maybe all of the humans which are calling for the 3-digit XRP, maybe they had been right all alongside. Time will tell. This comes from John Squire. Fox reports that as early as these days, the SEC ought to formally renown Grayscale's utility for an XRP ETF. Now, there may be a variety of hype round this right now, and I think that could be why some human beings have become in looking ahead to this to happen nowadays. And can XRP ETF be accepted without the case coming to and cease? That's the biggest narrative going. XRP in and of itself isn't always a protection. This is why an ETF might be approved no matter the Ripple lawsuit. Step characteristic trade inbound onward. So I've been saying this for some time now. Nothing is conserving XRP again in this run. We now understand it's no longer a security. The rest of the Rippleverse SEC case is greater, approximately Brad and Chris. And I don't see any cause why an XRP ETF cannot be authorized whilst that lawsuit is persevering on, because it without a doubt doesn't have an effect on XRP in any manner. SEC is looking ahead to a chair before putting crypto schedule, Hester Pierce says. So she's pronouncing nothing is virtually going to manifest till Atkins is confirmed, because the SEC chair, she says he will come in and want to set his timetable. Now, I think his entire schedule is going to be geared towards anything Trump desires to do with crypto and innovation. But why else can that show up? Why Paul Atkins' confirmation as SEC chair is taking so long? So Trump's choose for SEC chair is caught in Senate limbo because the crypto network wants solutions now. What's the holdup, we surprise? Well, seems it's a logjam of affirmation hearings. The Senate has 9 cabinet participants in line beforehand of Atkins, and nobody knows exactly while his turn will come, which you, Ada, can still stop the Ripple versus SEC case if needed, because I think Trump is already looking at Ripple as being a prime element in innovation going forward in the United States. Think approximately it. XRP strengthens the USA dollar. It can pass US dollars around the world in a relay of seconds for pennies on for. Almost now, not even a penny, but I seamed this up as soon as earlier than, and it stated it is able to take as long as June 2026 for Atkins to be the chair on the SEC. But what about all those pauses now in litigation with not most effective, just the Rippleverse SEC case, however Coinbase and Kraken as well, and Binance We need to recognize where this is going from right here. Hopefully this receives accomplished faster, earlier than later. A very, very interesting time. Giancarlo is speaking approximately SEC Chairman Paul Atkins. Pay attention to what he says right here. We're classmates together at Vanderbilt Law School, recognized every different a long term. He goes to be a tremendous SEC chairman. I think we are going to appearance again and understand him as one of the greats. He's somebody that grew up in the gadget. He was a commissioner there. He's encouraged such a lot of people, from Hester Peirce to Mark Wader. He is going to carry the SEC returned to its roots of capital formation. I think we're going to see plenty more IPO interest. I suppose we are going to see a far more fair SEC calling balls and moves, no longer putting their very own personal options between. Who can proceed, and are you recognized with the SEC as a using force? And don't forget my former company, the CFTC, is one of the most progressive corporations within the entire alphabet soup of Washington. I think it is a very interesting time, and you understand a hat tip to Caroline Pham. She is moving at lightning pace to undo some of the worst excesses, as is Hester and Mark Wader at the SEC. So as you already know, in case you're in US capital markets right now, it is a totally interesting, I assume what we're going to see is he's going to grow to be the chair at the SEC. And right now, they may be getting everything equipped for the next step going forward. I suppose big matters are going to happen very quick once Paul Atkins is in the end at the SEC, and Brad Garlinghouse stated this due to the fact Brian Quintes is now the chair on the CFTC. He says, "It is my fantastic honor to be nominated by using President Donald Trump and the subsequent chairman of the Committee Futures Trading Commission, Commodity Futures Trading Commission, in which I had served as a commissioner within the remaining management." Brad Garlinghouse said the CFTC plays a critical role in ensuring the US has the most sturdy capital markets inside the international. Congrats, Brian Quintes, in your nomination for CFTC chair. And Jeremy Hogan stated this: the head of the CFTC will, in the end, probably be more essential to the crypto area than the head of the SEC. And Brian Quintes is a strong A. Maybe an A+. However, I never gave A+ once I was teaching both. It looks as if things are going to start to flow forward very short on the CFTC as properly. I'm very excited to peer where this is going from here. You recognize, for the closing 4 years, innovation became at a standstill in the United States. I became making motion pictures throughout that time, and I'm showing you how things are building out all over the world, besides here within the United States. Now, eventually, we are going to watch the USA capture up with the relaxation of the world. And